That's strange. A rabbit with a watch?
She jumped up and ran after the animal. It ran down a large rabbit hole, so Alice went down the hole too. Alice fell down, but she fell very slowly and did not feel afraid.
What's going to happen next?
Suddenly, Alice was at the bottom of the hole.
That didn't hurt.
Then she saw a little table. It had a very small key on it.
This key has to open something.
Then she saw a very small door about 40 centimeters high. The little key opened it.
Why can't it get smaller?
She looked at the table. There was a little bottle on it.
That bottle wasn't on the table before.
The bottle had "Drink Me" on it in the last letter.
I'm getting smaller and smaller.
After a short time, she was only 25 centimeters high. She went to the door but could not open it. The key was on the table. Then she saw a little box under the table. She opened it. There was a cake inside. On it, she saw the word "Eat Me." Now she stayed the same size.
I'm getting taller and taller.
In a short time, Alice was more than 3 meters high. She sat down and began to cry. She was small again.
Why?
Then she understood. She had the white rabbit hat in her hand.
I'm smaller because I got a hat in my hand. Am I smaller than the table now?
She looked round. There very near her was a mouse.
Oh, mouse! Do you know the way out of this room?
Alright, I'll talk to you, but let's get out of the water.
They climbed out and Alice looked round. Alice and the birds and animal felt cool and wet. The largest bird spoke to animal.
Good afternoon. I am a dodo.
Hello, Dodo. I'm Alice.
We all want to get warm, so let's have a race, a cocoa race.
What is a caucus race?
I can't tell you, but I won't. I'm sure you. That will be easier.
Everybody started to run at different time and stop at different time too. After half an hour, the dodo cried.
Everybody stop. Who was first?
Who was first?
Everybody was first, so everybody can have a chocolate.
But who will give up the chocolate?
She will.
Dodo said and looked at Alice. The bird and animal came and stood round Alice.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
I haven't got any chocolates.
But then she saw a box of chocolate near her feet, and she opened the box. There was only one chocolate for each bird and animal.
But Alice has to have something, you know.
Of course.
He turned to Alice.
What can you have?
I can't have the box.
Give it to me.
Dodo and Alice gave it to him.
Please take this beautiful box.
She took the box and smiled politely. The white rabbit saw her. He ran after her, but Alice ran too fast for him. After some time, she came to a wood. She was tired because she was really small now.
I have to get bigger again. But how? I have to eat or drink something, but the question is what? I eat mushrooms for dinner. I will eat some mushrooms and perhaps I will get bigger again.
The caterpillar looked at Alice for some time before it spoke.
Who are you?
I don't really know, sir. I was Alice when I got up this morning, but then I changed. And then I changed again and again.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You see, I'm not me now.
I don't understand.
I will try and tell you. You see, I change all the time. It's very difficult for me.
Why? I can change very easily.
Well, perhaps it's not difficult for you, but it is for me.
For you? Who are you?
I will tell you, but first, you tell me, who are you?
And she walked away.
Come back. I want to tell you something important. Don't get angry.
Is that all?
No. So you are different, are you?
Yes, I am, sir. I can't remember things, and my sight changes all the time. Sometimes I get bigger and then I get smaller again.
So you cannot remember things? What size do you like to be?
I would like to be taller. 7 centimeters is too small.
7 centimeters is really good size.
It's a good size for you, but not for me.
Eat from my mushroom and you will get bigger. Eat from the brown mushroom, then you will get smaller.
Oh, I'm really small.
Then she ate some from one hand and some from the other hand. In a short time, she washed her rice and sighed again. When she was 18 centimeters high, she walked to the house. She opened the door and went in.
Cheshire Cat, dear. Please, can you help me? I want to go somewhere new.
Where do you want to go?
Somewhere different.
Somewhere different.
But I don't want to meet a straight man.
Walk this way and you will find the mud heart he's tried to.
But I told you I don't want to meet strange animals.
Oh, you cannot help that. We are all strange here. I'm strange, you're strange.
How do you know I'm strange?
Of course you are. Everybody's strange here. I am very strange. I laugh when I'm sad, and I cry when I'm happy. That's right. Are you going to see the queen today? She's quite strange too.
I would like to see the queen, but I haven't got an invitation.
You will see me in the green garden. Alice stayed under the tree for a short time.
I think I will go and visit the marsh hare.
She looked up, and there was the Cheshire cat in a tree, a different tree. Did you say pig?
Yes. Cheshire Cat, 1 minute you vanish, and the next minute you're there again. I don't like it.
Oh, I know.
There are a lot of cats without a smile, but a smile without a cat? Now that's very straight.
She saw the mud hard house through the tree. It was bigger than the Duchess' house. Alice ate some of the white mushroom. She got bigger again. In a short time, she was about 60 centimeters high. She felt afraid, but walked to the house.
I hope the marsh hare isn't too strange. There are a lot of places.
She sat down in a chair at one end of the table.
Have some wine.
I don't see any why.
There is any.
Then why did you say have some wine? It wasn't very polite of you.
We didn't invite you to tea, but you came. That wasn't very polite of you. I wasn't cut your hair.
Oh, be quiet.
What day is it?
Wednesday, I think.
Mine was say Monday. You see, I was right. Better isn't good for a watch. But it was the best better.
Yes, but you put it in with the bread knife. Perhaps some bread got in. It tells you the day, but it doesn't tell you the time. It's a straight watch.
So, does your watch tell you the year?
No, but it's the same year for a very long time.
And my watch doesn't tell the time because it's always tea time. We move from place to place.
Don't you watch the cups?
No, we don't have time.
Why not?
It's a long story. Time was my friend, you see, but he and I aren't friends now. So he doesn't do anything for me, and I don't have time for anything.
I see.
Alice smiled polite, but she did not really understand. Near Alice was a small tree with flowers on it. There were 3 gardeners by the tree.
Careful, Five. I'm always careful, Seven.
Alice went to them.
What are you doing?
We are making the flower red.
That's strange. Why?
You tell her, Seven. No, you tell her to.
Well, this the queen want trees with red flowers on them. But this tree's got white flowers. We don't want the queen to see it. She will be very angry and cut off our heads. So we're making the flowers red before she sees them.
Oh no.
The queen!
The queen.
The queen! Oh, good. Now I will see the queen.
Stupid man. What's your name, Shy?
My name is Alif, madam.
Who are these men?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
The queen's face got redder and redder. She looked at Alice and shouted, "Cut off her head! Cut!"
Oh, be quiet.
The queen stopped shouting. The king put his hand on her arm.
Don't be angry, my dear. She's only a child.
What's wrong with this flower?
Well, you see, but they were white and
I say, cut off their heads. Everybody started walking again. The gardener ran to Alice. Help us!
help us. Don't be afraid. They are not going to cut off your heads.
Are the heads off?
Yes, madam.
Good.
It's a very fine day. Where is the duchess?
Quiet.
Rabbit looked all around him. Then he put his mouth near to Alice's ear.
They are going to cut off her head.
Why?
Did you say, oh no?
No, I didn't. Why?
She hit the queen. Quiet. The queen will hear you.
Cut off their heads.
I would like to speak to somebody about it.
She looked round. The white rabbit was not here. How are you? Do you like the queen?
I don't. Oh, she's wonderful.
The queen smiled and moved away, but the king saw the cat and came to Alice.
Who are you talking to?
It's a friend. I just share a cat.
I don't like it.
Well, I don't like you.
That's not polite.
A cat can look at a king. I read that in a book, I think.
He called to the queen.
My dear, I don't like this cat.
Cut off its head. After a short time, a lot of people round the cat.
How can I cut off its head? I can't do.
It's got a head, so you can cut it off.
Do something now, or I will cut off everybody's heads.
What do you think, Alice?
It's the duchess' cat. Ask her about it.
Bring the duchess here. Somebody came back with the duchess.
Come for a walk, you dear thing.
They walked through the garden.
She is very friendly to me.
Perhaps when the cook isn't there, she's nice. You have to talk to me, you know.
All right. Will they cut off your head?
Oh no, they never cut off anybody's head. The queen likes saying it, but she never does it.
What trial is it?
The duchess did not answer and started to run. Her arm was in Alice, so Alice ran too.
Quiet, please.
Read that paper. The white rabbit stood up and read from a very long paper. Cut off his head!
No, we have to call people into the room and ask them questions.
Called the Bad Hatter. The Bad Hatter came into the room. He had the teacup in one hand and some bread and butter in the other hand.
Why did you tell me?
When did you begin your tea? The Marsh Hat and the Mouse looked at them for idea.
Match the 14 things. I think 15.
16. Write that down. The king says to the rabbit. Then he says to the Mad Hatter, "Take off your hat."
It isn't mine.
Oh, so you took it from somebody? You bad man.
No, I sell hats. I'm a hatter.
Mad Hatter, he looked really afraid.
Don't be afraid, or I will cut off your head.
I'm not a bad man, but the mage here told me I didn't. After that, I cut some more bread and butter.
But what did the mouse say?
I can't remember.
You have to remember, or I will cut off your head.
I'm a good man, sir.
You can go. The Mad Hatter ran out of the room. Take his head off outside.
What's wrong with me?
You're hurting me.
I can't do anything. I'm getting bigger.
You can get bigger here.
Yes, I can. You're getting bigger too.
Yes, but not as fast as you.
Call the next person.
The next person came in. It was the Duchess cook. What was in those tarts?
Fudge.
Don't be stupid. Call the next person.
Who can it be?
The White Rabbit looked at his paper and read the next name.
Alice.
Here.
Put everything and everybody back.
Alice put them all back in their place.
What do you know about this tart?
Nothing.
That's very important.
You mean unimportant, sir.
He took a book and read from it.
Alice is more than a kilometer high, so she has to leave the room.
I'm not more than a kilometer high.
You are.
More than 2 kilometers high.
Well, I'm not leaving this room.
The king's face went white. Cut off her head!
You stupid woman.
Cut off her head!
Don't be stupid. Who's afraid of you? I'm not. You're only carrots.
The cat came down on top of Alice. She felt afraid and angry and started to fight them. Then she opened her eye. She saw a tea, a big old tea. She was under it, next to her sister. Her sister's hand was on her hair. Wake up, Alice, dear. You sleep for a long time.
Oh.
Let's go home to tea. It's getting late.
Oh yes. I would like some tea.
Alice and she got up and ran home.